Hi, and welcome to the Rapid Growth Weekly Vibe of the 30th of March to the 5th of April. Now, you know when people who are bored and then they come together and then there is nothing really creative and constructive to talk about, then gossip is normally the inevitable avenue that starts to open up. Now, in the beginning of this week, you will kind of feel that way, right? You might be the one gossiping, or you might feel that you're on the receiving end of that. But the collective vibe will carry a little bit of sneakiness to it, and it will make you feel slightly more aware of what others are saying and talking about, especially if you feel that they're talking about you. Like there's no evidence of that, but there's just a feeling of like you just know. Now, the good news is that people are not actually gossiping about you. Instead, what you are reacting to is the sense of insecurity that this vibe could be triggering in you. So be mindful when you feel that like you lack confidence. And then when you start to feel insecure in areas of your life that you normally would feel emotionally and mentally strong in. Now, what you're feeling is could also be a collective wave of people feeling really down and also very discouraged. Right? Many projects that were started at the beginning of the year might not have played out as planned, and so much energy was lost in January trying to move things along that is not really it's not producing the results that you really wanted it to, or at least to a point where it's satisfactory. And this is what you will be feeling, right? And you will also yourself might feel that you're caught in this emotional loop closer to the end of the week. Now, it's also with this pandemic and everything that has been going wrong as a result of that. Now, this week, this is also a time when where I, for example, would highly recommend that you join me for the full moon discussion and also the healing meditation on the 8th on my Facebook page, Metaphysical Anatomy, or you can catch the replay straight after on my YouTube channel at evettevideos.com or my podcast, Rapid Growth Radio. Now, also, a word of advice here is to keep your actions consistent. Because of the vibe that's coming in the beginning of the week, people could actually misinterpret your goodwill for something other than what you intended it to be. Right? They could be, for example, the ones that where you feel that you might try to deceive them, even though you mean well. Right? So consistency this week is very beneficial to you to just keep things easy and also balance in your dynamics with people. Right? Especially if you have a job that involves communicating with a lot of people. Now, just be you. Right? Because your insecurities here could also be misinterpreted as being passive aggressive. So this vibe is not one of the best vibes. However, it will just leave just as fast as it came. So also it could be leaving you feeling as if though your confidence, is starting to feel restored, and ideas and motivation and aspirations will start to click back into place closer to the end of this week. But then you also then start to feel support, right? In fixing any mistakes that you might have made during this time. And also closer to the end of the week, try to be a listener instead of someone who's always trying to say, what you need to say, or just sharing your opinion, or just trying to give advice, right? Your ability to be present with someone could actually have a very powerful healing effect on them by just purely listening, right? We all sometimes just need to be heard and to give people the space to also just speak, right? Just let them say what it is that they need to say. And as I said earlier, right, this vibe will trigger some insecurities in people, right? And it can also indirectly, right? People can indirectly come to you to start looking for reassurance as well. So pay close attention as well during this time to your dreams and any intuitive insights that you might be getting during these moments of insecurities as well. Because this vibe is also now in support of bringing forward hidden informations and insights over challenges that you felt troubled by for a while now, especially issues that you've been feeling very stuck with in the past couple of recent months. So even though there's a wobbly period of insecurities, you're also feeling in fluctuation or an influx with your intuition that takes a spike. It's gonna reach a heightened point. So even though you might question yourself a lot, also listen to the messages that's coming through. It might be insights, images, that music on the radio that sometimes comes through. Sometimes someone says something and you hear the same message from a few different unrelated people as well. These are the moments that you should be looking for and looking out for as well. And take it seriously. Listen to what the pattern is there as well. So having said that, subscribe also to my YouTube channel, evettevideos.com, and stay up to date with my moon vibes, monthly and weekly vibes, along with healing meditations that's for free to help you set up your life for success. And guys, until next time, be the light that you are.
Hi guys, thank you for joining me, and remember to grab your copy of Metaphysical Anatomy on Amazon, 679 medical ailments. And I also wrote about the psychosomatic root causes of that, and I'm spoiling you because I even added key points for you to start looking at important questions that you can ask yourself to start improving your quality of life. And also remember to catch me on Instagram, Evette Rose 1 with the digit 1, and Metaphysical Anatomy on our Facebook fan page. Bye guys.